Hey guys, today's video, we're just talking about mental health and how mental health can affect relationships. Um, I know firsthand, I talk about a girl that I've always loved and cared about. Truly did care about the girl a lot. Super sweet girl, super pretty girl. I cared about her very, very much. But what happened to her was, even though she was a super terrific, super sweet girl, um, she was always upfront with me. She always told me she just wanted to be my friend, which kudos to her for being upfront and honest. Um, she couldn't really meet my needs to the level I needed her to because her attachment style was different than mine. I had a super normal attachment style where when I would get close to people, I would get attached to them. Where she was the complete opposite. She almost had like a reactive attachment disorder. And again, this is just my own mental health diagnosis. Is just being a ding dong here, just labeling things how I see it. She almost had like a reactive attachment disorder, which basically means they have an inability to attach to other people in their life. So that's why she constantly puts people in the friend zone because she has attachment issues. She doesn't really want to attach to people because she views attachment as unsafe. In the past, she's had boyfriends that were, domestically violent to her, that physically harmed her. And so she starts to equate relationships and love with violence and with chaos and destruction. She used to tell me constantly, Steve, I just want to be your friend because relationships trigger me. What is she actually saying? She's actually saying that relationships are triggering her PTSD. All my anger and frustration, in regards to her, wasn't directed at her. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at her. I'm just mad at life for not giving me what I wanted, which was I wanted to have this girl be my little princess. That's every man's dream, right? Um, I was close to her. I cared about her a lot. Like I said, she was a very sweet girl, very pretty girl. I would have given my right arm to love the girl. But she just, like I said, she had that inability to attach to me or other people. I mean, she would date people for a couple months, and then when she would start feeling those emotional, relational triggers, she would just push the person away. And so today's video is about all you men and women out there. Make sure that your mental health, your PTSD, anxiety, mental illnesses, things like that. Make sure that that's not getting in the way of you trusting someone that might be worth trusting. Like, for example, if the girl had given me a chance, I would have been nothing but a super sweet, loving boyfriend. I would have cared about her, been making her breakfast in bed every day. Um, I would have been a great boy. I would have been a great boyfriend to her, but because of the anxiety that she had, the PTSD, what other mental health issues she had, which I'm not a doctor, so I can't sit here and say she has this, and this because I'm not a doctor. I just go on what I see. I mean, the girl had some BPD symptoms, some bipolar symptoms, um, things like everybody has issues, right? I'm not perfect by any means. I have my own fucking issues. Um, but today's video, guys, is about, taking that leap of faith. Like if this girl had just given me a chance as a boyfriend, like I said, I would have been nothing but loving to her. I would have been nothing but sweet to her. I would have spoiled her like the little princess she is. She's a very sweet girl. And I would have been there for her fully. But like I said, because we have the clash in attachment styles, that's what causes the issues. I mean, I know I've dealt with this myself. I have a little bit of PTSD myself, and when it comes to making friendships, even friendships, it's hard for me, but so I have to kind of push myself. Hey, why don't you call this person, go out to coffee with them? Because my PTSD tells me to stay home. My PTSD tells me to stay away. My anxiety tells me to stay home. So me not letting those mental health issues get in the way, the PTSD, is calling up the person. Hey, let's go get a coffee. Not every person is going to hurt us, guys. That's what we have to realize. People that have PTSD, Not everybody out there is going to harm you. Not everybody out there is going to hurt you. There is really super sweet, kind, loving people like myself that don't physically harm people, that don't physically abuse people, that just want to, honestly, just want a friend in their life. Like, I would kill to have a good friend in my life, you know, a good girlfriend in my life. I would kill to have that. But mental health issues are on the rise. Anxiety is on the rise. Depression's on the rise. Even depression can say, stay home all day. Depression can say, don't get out of bed. Anxiety can say, don't get out of bed. But what's happening to especially a lot of these women, because I'm just going to talk about women because that's who I'm interested in. But the problem is their mental health, anxiety, and PTSD is getting in the way of them trusting people, getting in the way of them having a loving marriage, a loving partner. Maybe they think they'd be better off single, but what if you had a husband? Now you have two incomes. So do you see how some of these single women don't think about these things? Like, if they just gave a guy like me a chance to be a loving partner, you know, I have no history of domestic violence. So why would the person have their PTSD triggered when I have no history of domestic violence? I've never hurt somebody. I'm 41 years old and I've never hurt a woman. So this person's justification for putting me in the friend zone is actually mental illness, because it's not even based on reality. She's just operating based on her fear that I might hurt her, which isn't true. But sometimes, especially when you're dealing with BPD, they can have delusional mindsets where they just start believing things that aren't real. Like in this girl's mind, she might think, geez, Steve's going to beat me up. Even though, like I said, I've never laid a fucking finger on a girl. But if she's BPD, she might manufacture that in her mind as a reason she can't date me, because I'm a big guy. I'm like 6'2", over 200 pounds. So she probably is a little nervous of a man, right? Maybe men have hurt her out there. So she's scared. She's kind of like a scared child. She's just scared. But she missed out on a super, super loving relationship with me. I would have been a great husband to her. She could have got blueberry pancakes in bed. You know, she could have got those back rubs. She could have got her taco manufactured every night, you know? It'd have been great. We would have had a super loving relationship. And she had a great family. I was friends with her sister until she cut me off from the sister. She didn't want me talking to the sister because usually our conversations revolved around me missing the girl, which I do genuinely miss the girl. She was a very sweet girl. The mother was pretty cool. You know, I never met the father. I had a lot of anger towards the father because I felt like the father was the partial reason why the girl was fucked up, because the father was kind of a illegitimate father. But anyway, guys, the point of today's video is take a chance. If you have anxiety and someone's trying to be your boyfriend or your girlfriend, why not do it the safe way? Hey, Bobby, I heard you want to date me. Why don't we meet up in the community and you know, not go to my personal house till we get to know each other? That's one way people with anxiety and PTSD can feel safer when you're making a friend, when you're making, you know, a girlfriend or boyfriend. How about visiting the community 20, 30 times? You know, you're going to movies, you're going out to eat, you're going to the club. 20, 30 times, get to know the person in the community, in public, where it's safe, there's cameras, everything, there's people around, versus inviting a complete stranger back to your house, which is a little bit not called for. You know, I wouldn't recommend it. But get to know people before you have them back to your house. That's the point. So anyway, guys, take that leap of faith. It might pay off. Like I said, I think it would have paid off for the girl if she had given me a chance, because I would have been nothing but sweet to her. So she missed out on a good opportunity because of her PTSD, because of her anxiety. Maybe I can learn a lesson from it next time a girl wants to be my girlfriend. Maybe just give the fucking girl a chance rather than being nervous about shit. Just give her a chance. So I have room to grow. I have mental health stuff I can work on. I can work on my PTSD, my anxiety. Am I a perfect person? I am not fucking perfect by any means. I'm the first fucking person to say I falter just like any other human being. Just like anyone makes mistakes, I make mistakes too. You can like, subscribe, and share. Love you guys. Hope you guys are having a great night. They said they was going to have a solar eclipse tonight. I checked it out. I didn't really think it was that eclipsey, but I think I burned my fucking retina because my retina has been burned because I didn't have my eclipse glasses. Till next time, guys, like, subscribe, and share. Your favorite mental health coach, Steve Orinos. Till later. Bye.